Well, here I'm trying to straighten the dent in the midsection before I paint it. Right there, you can see the low spot. I've been at it for the last 10-15 minutes. Basically, I got a bar going down deep inside, working the area out, tapping this to knock the dent out. It was pretty deep. I got 95% of it out. It was at least a 1/16 of an inch deep. Something hit it, and I didn't see it till I primed it. But it looks pretty good. I got most of it out. Again, just another little thing to make it look a little bit better when it's painted. I did a lot of straightening in my old job, doing aircraft parts for almost 30 years. So this is nothing. This is for kids. All right, to the next clip. So here, on the midsection, I put filler on it to bring it up flush, just to bring it nice and straight again. Luckily, that area is not in the exhaust area. Exhaust area goes through this megaphone in the back here. So I was concerned about the heat temperature with the JB Weld. I think it's good to 500 degrees. But I'd just like to show you, in the process of doing all that, I had corrosion on the back gears here for the mounts. So what I end up doing is making a plate that fits on the top here. This way I could bolt the pan up to it. I used 2 countersunk screws. It took about 20 minutes to make this thing. It was pretty easy. Put the screws in it, and I'll show you basically what I did. Now I was concerned about the height difference, but I don't think it'll be that much of a difference with the pan up just a little bit in the back. We'll see. If not, I'll have to do a little grinding underneath to bring this down a little bit more, but I don't think it's a problem. Power head clears. I think it's a good repair. That thing will never break. Being it's not cast aluminum, you know, it's extruded. Anyway, just my little repair. If you ever have to do this, very simple. Little strip, 4 holes, countersink the inner ones where the screws go, and you're all set. To the next clip. Would you happen to know where the outboard tinker is painting his motor? Mr. B, can you give me an answer on that one? Huh? Which direction is that? Oh, okay, you pointed in that direction over here. Okay. Oh, so here it is over here. Okay, I'm following you. Right here? Okay, thanks, Mr. B. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Well, it's time to do some painting. Thanks, Mr. B, for giving me directions. What I did here is I made up a couple real quick helping aids to paint the pan and the midsection. I basically put a bolt in here. This way I can pivot the pan and paint it that way. So let the painting begin. See how it goes. I used to paint cars some years ago. I had a little body shop out of my house when I was a kid. Painted a few cars. Corvette, my 55. A couple other cars. Now let's see how this thing goes now. Always has a way of loosening up here. Tighten that up. Pretty much one coat right there. So I'll get set up and I'll do the midsection next. Section, I'm all set up. What I did was put a dry shaft through the center of it, a couple nails on the end, just to keep the drive shaft from rolling crazy. I can pretty much rotate it. Again, I did this quickly because I'm only doing one. If I did a few with them, I would do a different system on it, you know. But now I can kind of pivot it around the way I want. There we go. Always nice to paint something that's sandblasted and primed. It's just so much nicer. Now, I already did the bracket the other day. Then it rained for like 3 days straight, so we hit some small parts. All right, back on the painting. I did the steering bracket a couple days ago, then it rained, like I mentioned, so just want to give it another quick coat on top and I'm done with it, then I'll get back on the other pieces. Painting is always fun though. You gotta love it, I do. The reason they use the enamel because it's a no fuss paint. back in those days. You know, lacquer was very popular, but they just went with the enamel because that was the most durable paint to use on an outboard motor. All right, side 2. Second coat, side 2. I'm not even sure how many coats they gave him from the factory. They probably just did one real wet coat, I would think. Especially on the power heads. You know, when you pull the power heads off, you can see all the spots they missed, which is unbelievable. Little makeshift stand. A little bit of spurting. Spurting? Is that a word, spurting? Spurting. Come around this side with the old Camarini. Oops, I'm dripping on my patio. That stinks. That in the camera? Can't really see very well. Try it like that. And I'll come over here and do some small pieces. I still haven't prepped the lower unit yet. But that's just going to be a degrease in paint. No sandblasting on that. The can's about gone. And something to keep the bugs off the midsection. Mostly concerned about that. And that's about it for now. So I'll let this set up and I'll give it one more coat on everything that I've sprayed here. The two tiller handle halves, the bracket, shift, gear, steering bracket, and the lower pan. Okay, to the next clip. Been setting for about 20 minutes. I moved the umbrella away from the painted parts. Blue really pops in the sun. It's not too off the original shade, which is pretty neat too. Looks pretty good. Again, it's not a show car or a show outboard motor. It's just having some fun. Maybe taking it slightly past the sand and paint level of restoring a motor. Really like the blue. I might paint one more coat on this midsection. Pan looks really nice. This paint dries really glossy. Actually, it dries too glossy for my liking. I don't like really glossy looking paint on an outboard motor. On a car, yeah. Even the factory paint jobs didn't shine. This blue, this Rust-Oleum navy blue, is really, really glossy, and it dries just the way it looks. So I'm very pleased. It looks pretty good. Should be a nice motor when it's done. Power head's all painted. I have it in the shop. Anyway, it looks good. I'm happy. So I hope you enjoy watching somebody paint. I know it could be a little boring for some. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned to the next. Thanks a lot.